So, I see him got the headliner down. But, unfortunately, what up, dope people? Welcome back to Easy's Rebuilds. I'm Easy E. And you can see behind me, on the side of me, we're back on the donation Monte Carlo SS that was donated to this channel sometime last year. And we're bringing her back to life like Christine. Y'all see that movie, Christine? Because she's coming back to life, y'all. But don't get me wrong. She still needs a lot of work. Let's do, for the people that haven't seen this video or haven't seen the donation Monte Carlo video, how neglected she was. Let's go through that again. So here's our 2003 Monte Carlo SS that was donated to the channel. Doesn't have the SS rims on it. Has some steel rims with hubcaps. Missing a couple of lug nuts. Person had this car, like I said before in the previous video, if you haven't seen it before, has some big 24-inch rims on it, so they cut into the frame of the car. I'm going to attempt to fix that using a donor car out there that y'all seen in the last video. She's going to need new fenders, because the fenders was obviously cut into. That new rocker, because that was cut into. New front bumper, because that was cut into. I took off that pinstripe. I was waiting for everything to get done. Need a new windshield, because the windshield is cracked. What else? I can't even get it out of my mouth. But they done wired up the headlights to a toggle switch. Both sides. So she's going to need new headlights anyway. Don't know how many miles is on this motor. I can't get around there because I got the battery on the charger. So like I said, two new fenders. Two new fenders is $200. Y'all might be like, why you want to take it off the donation card? Because I told you in the last video. Not the donation card, the donor card. Because those fenders are going on the red Monte Carlo SS. So she's going to need paint. I said this side been cut too. Everything's been cut. She got some dents and dings. We're going to try to address those. Surface rust on top. I said everything's been cut, but she's solid underneath. She's solid. Needs some, like I said, need two new fenders. But she's solid underneath. She's not all rotted out like all the other cars. Like the red Monte Carlo SS. Body might look good, but underneath, the rockers are rotted out. That's why I'm using the maroon Monte Carlo to fix that rocker issue. Because the maroon Monte Carlo got pretty decent rockers that's not all rusted out. That I can drill off, cut off, and re-weld. She's going to need a new gas door because this one has been hit. Probably got, those bolts are hard to get out. They usually start spinning because these little tacks might be able to if I can't get this one off, I can be able to weld those. Put a little weld on there so I can break the nuts off in the back. On both cars, I'm going to take the one off maroon car, put it on this car. All the tires mismatch. Like I said before, one of the tires was flat. I took a tire off the Honda Sonata and put it on this car. But let's jump on into the inside. Here's the inside. If y'all watched the previous video, y'all know the inside didn't look like this. I've been doing my thing on that I always do off camera. I might post some pictures on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. But I McGuire. That's how you say it, McGuire? McGyver. I McGyvered a radio. I didn't know that you can't take radios out of other cars and put in it because they specially made for the car that was in. So I got this radio from a junkyard, and it said locked. I had to figure out how to unlock it. Then once I figured it out, it was too late, because on the radio, it's not this radio. This is an older radio. This don't even got a tape deck in it. This is a hollow hole. I took the faceplate off another radio and put it on this one, because the radio that came out the maroon car was all busted. I'll show you that in a minute. So this does not have a tape deck, but the maroon car was the radio I needed to do to unlock it. The radio like this one, they came out in 2001. Nope. You take the chip, that little security chip out of it, the radio is toast. So I took the security chip out the maroon one, because it was still in the trunk, and the radio worked. And I was able to plug the radio in, rewire everything back there, because everything was all cut up. If y'all seen the previous video, all the wires was dangling in the car. You see all these wires. A toggle switch for the radio to cut the radio on and off. So I had to put a new wire, solder in the wiring harness, fix up a lot of this wiring. I pulled all this speaker wiring out, going back factory, using the factory wiring from the maroon car and the speakers from the maroon car, because these speakers ain't nothing gonna come through, because if y'all check in the trunk, the amplifier wires are all cut up too. But once I replaced that wiring harness for the radio, the car started coming back to life. Stuff in the car that didn't work started to work. I couldn't believe it. That's why the windows are down. If y'all watched the previous videos, the windows didn't even work. You couldn't roll the windows up or down. Nothing worked in here electrically. I even programmed the key fob from the maroon car for this car. Y'all see that? So I programmed the key fob for this car, because you need a factory radio. That's why we MacGyvered this radio. You see, you say calibration area. So y'all know I took that chip out the back and put it into this car. See that? But now it works. I say you ain't gonna hear nothing, because all the other wiring for the radio, for the amplifier, is all disconnected and cut up. Got to replace speakers. But once I replaced that radio and everything started to come back to life. The windows started to work. That one's still having a hard time going up. Don't know why. Hard time going up from my switch, but not this switch. Hard time going up from the driver's side switch. I might have to take the switch out. I can hear it trying to engage, but nothing. Might be my switch. It may go down. I don't want to make it go up. So, like I said, the sunroof still don't work. I can hear it trying to do something, but the open doesn't work. But in this video, I'm removing this headliner and the sun visor, because they're in pretty bad shape up in here. The headliner is coming down, got cigarette hole burns in it. Even the liner for the sunroof is coming down. We got a whole nother sunroof to put in this car anyway. But this was no good. So that's what I'm going to be doing in this video, getting this headliner down. I got another headliner, but I'm not going to be putting it in, because I got to figure out what's going on with the sunroof before I replace the headliner. So, continue on watching, because we got a lot of work to do. Sorry that you can't hear the radio, but let's say I do work. Yeah, I take a chip out of it. On the other thing, once I put that chip in there, put the radio in, the headlights start working from the switch. Y'all see that? I can turn this headlight come on with the switch. Y'all see that wall? Watch the wall. The other headlight doesn't come on with the switch because it's still hooked up to the toggle switch. Y'all see that? Still hooked up to the toggle switch. I'm hitting a toggle switch for that one. But for this one, the regular switch. So you must keep the factory radios in this car. Well, you don't have to if you buy the right wiring harness for the radio. But to change these radios over, the wiring harness is like $80. You need that whole wiring harness for $80 to change your radio out. Do not take your radios out of these cars and cut into the wiring and just run your own speaker wire, because that messes up the computer, your BCM in this car. The body control module, it messes it up. It doesn't know what's going on with the car, so stuff in your car will stop working. Just like these windows have stopped working. The headlights stopped working, and they just hooked up to a toggle switch. Sunroof eventually probably stopped working, so we got to figure out what's going on with that. So I implore you, don't go cutting wires into these cars and you don't know what you're doing. Because look at this. Look at this. This is surgical tape. Scotch tape they use to cover these wires with. You do not want to do this. Some of it was electrical, but you got surgical tape and Scotch tape. Like you see, I cut all that junk out, put a new pigtail in there, and what about my business? Now I got to pull all these other wires out. Take this speaker off, because this ain't no good. This all been chopped up in the back too, just like the other one. But let's get started on getting this headliner down. So, I see we got the headliner down. But Unfortunately, unplugging the sunroof will not allow you to roll the windows up in the car no more. So you need that sunroof plug. I guess it's all on one circuit. Will one go out? They all go out, and I don't know, because now the windows don't work. But y'all seen I had to cut the wiring to the headliner just so I can get it out. Could just unplugged it, but I didn't have the seats out yet. Forgot you have to take the seats out first to get the unplug all the wires from the headliner. And plus all the wires in here are kind of cut up anyway, so I'm about to solder a new wiring harnesses anyway, so I'm going to be cutting wires. But the new headliner for this car has all the plugs on it. I didn't cut none of them when I took the car apart, piece by piece. It's not the donor car out there. There's another car from the junkyard, so I might as well rip these seats out so I can get these pigtails out. And off camera, get the new pigtails in. And I might as well just rip this sunroof out because somebody been here before. Somebody been up in here trying to get it to open. The wire's been cut. The board is all busted. So, like I said, this car is a mess. So just let me jump back into this. So at least I have all this stuff torn apart, so I can end this video and go edit some more videos, release some videos, do something. But she's coming together. Hopefully when I get the new sunroof up, because we do got a new sunroof, get the new sunroof in, get all the wiring tied all in, the windows will start working again, and the sunroof will actually work. But that won't be until next video. So keep on watching.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, yeah. Baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I won't obey. You cannot tell me what I cannot say. I'm here to last, so yeah, I'm here to stay. I'll live each second like my final day. You can't take that away, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God
reckon that's going to be a wrap. We got some extra stuff done. Sunroof is out. Sunroof out. The wiring for the headliner is out. The pigtails that I cut. Because the new one, the other one already has the pigtails. Don't need these. We got a lot of cleanup to do. We got to tell y'all, seems like this window was busted out before because there's a lot of glass back here and a lot of mold. Y'all see that? So I got a lot of mold cleanup to do. A lot of mold around the sunroof. A lot of smoke damage from smoking in here. That's why the steel is yellow. I think I can clean that all up. Got mold down in here with some change. So I'm going to do my mold clean off camera. Y'all need to see me doing more cleaning. Get the shop back. Get all this cleaned up. Sanitized. Pick up all the change that's up under it. Almost got like $1 in change up under the seats. Mixed in with all this glass. Gotta get those speakers out. I got another wiring harness for that, but I don't think I'm gonna sit there and solder all those freaking wires. So I'll probably just end up snipping it from where the speakers go to and put in, oh no, I have to see because the wiring harness for the amplifier is all cut up too. Forgot about that. So I probably would end up just cutting that whole wiring harness, and I just don't know. That's a lot of wires to be soldering back together. Because either move that to get to the thing where I need to solder it at. And I did remove the seats, made it a little easier for me. But get all what I need to get done. But this is what I do. I say I got a trunk full of parts from the junkyard. Here's a new pigtail for the amplifier that goes in the back to get the speakers back working. And the speaker wires for the factory speakers, I do believe. But let's say that's going to be a wrap. So with all that, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Let us know how we doing over here on the Monte Carlo that was donated to the channel. If you haven't already, please share this video on your social media with your friends, family, and co-workers. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to this channel, Easy's Rebuilds. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever we release a new video. We take car donations, we take Cash App donations, and we take, well, we don't take. We have merch at teespring.com. There's all links in the description area below. Go follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And like I said before, there's all links in the description area below. So with all that said, stay tuned and stay blessed, people. Deuces!